Hi, good morning, my dear Tuti. Welcome back to our class, that is the present perfect. Already we have learnt present simple, we have learnt present progressive, then the third one is present perfect. Simple means habitual work, already discussed. Progressive means continuous work, not completed, already discussed. Then today, present perfect means completed, just completed work. Okay, then come to what is the formula is the same. Please remember earlier what I have discussed, same thing, a little bit change is here. Okay, what is the formula is the subject, definitely subject will come. Then have verb, please remember have verb. Here in progressive we are getting be verb. In progressive what we are getting? We are getting be verb. But in perfect, please remember we will get have verb. What are the have verb? Have verb means in present tense you will find has and have. Past tense only one had. When I will teach past, then I will tell. Future time you will get will have, shall have. I will tell at that time. But as we are discussing on the present perfect, so you have to remember the have verb is has and have. Please remember has is singular number, whereas have is plural number. Only two verbs are there in present. Okay, has and have. That is known as have verb. Okay, after have verb, here the main change you have to remember. Here main verb third form. That means in progressive we are using what? Main verb ing. But what is the difference here? The difference here is that main verb third form. That means go, went, gone, gone. Last one will be walk, walked, walked. Last one D. Okay, polished, polished, polished. Last one main verb third form. Then object will come or complement, or object or complement, which completes the sentence, complete sentence, object or complement. Okay, please remember difference is that subject have verb, but in progressive you are getting here be verb, here you are getting be verb in progressive. But as we are discussing the perfect, so here you will take have verb. As you are discussing for the present tense, so has and have both are there, singular and plural. Then clearly remember here main verb will be third form, last form. That means you are telling present tense, past tense, then past participle form, that is required. That past participle form is required in what? Perfect. Then object. Now this is the formula. Already in every video I am telling the formula and discussing. Now come to use, where we have to use the present perfect. Where we have to use the present perfect. Simply you know, it will be very easy. Okay, listen. Focus on present time. My dear students, the main point, first point is focus on present result. Focus on present result. Present result means, okay, already I have told you present perfect means suppose what you are doing, you are getting ready to go to school. Your school starts at suppose 7 a.m. but your school bus reaches at the bus stand 6:50. That means by 6:50 you have to get ready, you have to wear your school uniform, you have to wear, you have to comb your dress, everything you have to complete. That means complete means perfect. Complete means what? Perfect. So here what happened? Focus on present result. What is the focus on present result, sir? We are not able to understand. Okay, dekho, I have polished my shoes. Okay, already my polishing has been completed. I have polished my shoes. That means polish has been completed. What is the result? After polishing the shoes, what you will get? That means present result will be the shoe is shining. If, please remember, if the work has been completed and you are getting the sudden result, then it will take present perfect. Another example, she has written a letter for 5 years. She has written a letter to her mother. That means her letter writing has been completed. But what is the instant result? What is the result? The result is that she has not posted or say with her now. The letter is with her now. Okay, that means these two sentences indicates present result after completing what you are getting, quickly what you are getting. If you are getting the quick result, then it will be present perfect. Okay, okay my dear students. Then come to for and since. Okay my dear student, please remember, don't get confused that for and since both prepositions are used in present perfect. Perfect, isn't it? For means you have to understand period of time. That means a period of time. If it indicates period of time, then you have to use for. And if it indicates the point of time, please remember, point of time you use since, period of time you use for. And if you are using for and since, definitely the sentence will be perfect. The sentence will be perfect. For example, देखो, number 3, we have lived in this house for 5 years. That means it is the period of time. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, it may continue. 5 years, that means it is the period of time, 5 years. So it takes for. And please remember, as we are discussing the present perfect, so see, we have lived, we subject, have verb present tense, then verb lived, lived, present past participle form, third form, in this as complement. Okay, that means please remember, for is used only for the period of time in present perfect, in perfect form. Okay, then come to since. Since means I have told point of time. Point of time means see, he has waited the doctor since 9 a.m. Since 9 a.m. And point of time. Time is directly time is indicated. Not 8:30. Sharp 9 o'clock. That means he has waited. देखो he subject has be have verb, waited main verb, third form waited. Then the doctor object since 9 a.m. since is the point of time. Please remember, if you are getting the point of time, then you can use since, and if you are getting the period of time, then you will use for. And since and for both are meant for the perfect. Both are meant for the perfect. Okay, clear? This point is clear? Okay, here that means present result if you are getting, then use perfect. Then if you are getting for or since, that means use perfect. Then who are alive. And now, sir, what is the who are alive? Listen. Oh, okay. Who are alive? Okay, who are alive? Come to number 7. I will discuss that later. Ramakant Rath has written the 7th season. Ramakant Rath is a poet. But he has written, what is the name of the book? The name of the book is 7th season. But please remember, if Ramakant Rath is alive, then you can use perfect. Clear? Ramakant Rath, now he is writing. Now he is in the world. Okay, that means he is alive. That means he has completed, he has written, that means the 7th season book. So it will take what? Present perfect or perfect. Okay, but here another writer is there, John Milton. John Milton is not now in the world. He is not in the world now. He is no more now. But he has written what? Paradise Lost. The name of the book is Paradise Lost. But here, if the poet is alive and writing more books or more poems, then you can use what? Present perfect. You can use present perfect. But if the writer is no more and he has written many more books, you cannot use present perfect. Simple, you have to use past simple. While I will teach past simple, I will teach you. John Milton wrote the Paradise Lost. Sorry, you are teaching present perfect, but you have given the past simple example. No, the difference. To know the difference, what is the difference? If the writer is alive, if he has written many books, then you can use what? You can use present perfect. But if writer has written many books but he is no more, then you cannot use present perfect, but you can use past simple. So I have written John Milton wrote the Paradise Lost. This is the name of the book, Paradise Lost. Here the name of the book, The Seventh Season. Ramananda Roth is in the world. He is alive. So we have used present perfect. He has written. But here John Milton is not no more. Is no more now. So he has written the Paradise Lost. So we used here past simple. Okay, I will discuss it later. Okay. Then come to who are alive. That means if you know the poet who is alive and he has written many books, then you can use present perfect. Okay. Then come to newspaper headlines, radio or television report. Sometimes you are reading the newspaper and watching the news on the television, listening the news from the radio. At that time you will mark that most of them are in which? In present perfect. Most of them are in perfect. That means see, thieves have looted the bank. It is also headline in the newspaper. Sometimes you have seen thieves have looted the bank. Okay. Thieves have looted the bank. That means newspaper headlines always carry what? Perfect. Perfect, please remember. And also radio and television report what you are getting. Okay. Then come to adverbs. Adverbs means, please remember, simply general adverbs I have written. Just, ever, never, lately, recently, already, yet. There are many more, but I have written this. If you are using these adverbs, adverbs will carry what? If these adverbs will carry what? Present perfect. How? I have never told a lie. I have never seen. Never. Never is used adverb. So adverb, always these adverbs will take present perfect. Therefore, I subject, have, main verb, have verb, then told, main verb third form, tell, told, lie. Okay. Then another example, the bell has rung already. Already has been used adverb. So the bell has, so the subject, have verb, main verb third form. Clear? Then come to the postman has not come yet. The postman has not come yet. Yet adverb. So here what we have used? Subject, have verb, negative sentence. Then the come, came, come. Come, came, come. Third form. It is not the first form. Come. The taxi has just arrived. Just adverb. Just adverb. So the taxi, subject, then have verb, then main verb third form. Okay, clear? These are okay. Another two sentences I left. Be cautious. Okay, Suresh has gone to Mumbai. One sentence. Then they have been to Mumbai. What is the difference? Suresh has gone to Mumbai. What do you mean by? Suresh has the present perfect. That means Suresh has gone to Mumbai. But here you will understand, if you have used perfect, Suresh has gone, subject, have verb, then main verb third form, then to Mumbai. Okay, then present perfect. Then it means that, real meaning you try to understand in perfect, it means that Suresh is on the way or in Mumbai but not returned. He is on the way to Mumbai or he is in Mumbai, but from Mumbai he has not returned. Clear, beta? Present perfect. Suppose you have gone to school. That means you are on the way to school or you are in the school, but you have not returned to your home. But sometimes what we are doing, they have been to Mumbai. Therefore, they have been, but no verb is there, no perfect. Have been, been has been used. So if this type of sentence you are getting, that means they have been to Mumbai. They have been to Mumbai means now they are not in Mumbai. They have been to Mumbai means not in Mumbai, but returned. That means they went to Mumbai and came back. That means pussycat, where have you been? I have been to London to look at the Queen. I have been. That means I went to England and came back, returned. Okay, please remember this. Suresh has gone to Mumbai means Suresh is on the way to Mumbai or in Mumbai but not returned. But they have been to Mumbai means now they are not in Mumbai. From Mumbai they have returned. Okay, these are the main thing. Okay, these are the usage. Okay, then come to our main part. That means all are the declarative sentences. All are the declarative sentence. I have taken some examples. Declarative sentence. Declarative sentence, then you have to change into negative sentence, then you have to change into interrogative, yes or no, and a WH word. If you do, no problem. Like present progressive, it is also easy. But in present simple, what happens? You have to break the verb. But here, no need to break the verb. What you will do? That means subject, half verb, then main verb. In between, half verb and main verb between, you have to use not. If you use not in between that, it will become negative. For example, I have polished my shoes. Dekho, I have polished my shoes. It is declarative. It is declarative sentence. You have to make it negative. Negative means already I have told. It is the half verb and it is the what? Main verb third form. In between you have to use not. That means I have not polished my shoes. Clear? It is negative. It is negative. Then you have to make it interrogative. Interrogative means what will you do? Simply, what formula we are adopting earlier? That formula. That means which is the helping verb? Here half verb is helping verb. Have I polished my shoes? Question mark. It is interrogative. Interrogative, yes or no. Answer will come. Have I polished my shoes? Yes, I have. If I don't polish my shoes, no, I haven't. Clear? Declarative, negative, then interrogative, yes or no. Then what? Make a question. I have polished my shoes. What have I polished? Answer will come shoes. What? Dekho, first WH word came, then same thing. After WH word, it will be followed. What have I polished? Question mark. Answer will come WH word. Answer will come what? Answer will come my shoes. Answer will come my shoes. Okay. Then another question. Who have polished? Who have polished my shoes? Answer will come I. That means who have polished my shoes. Clear? Who have polished my shoes? Answer will come I. WH2. That means in this way, if you practice like this, present simple you have practiced, present progressive you have practiced, then present perfect you will practice. In this way, if you practice all two tenses and one times, definitely after completion of this, that means everything will come to your mind and you will try to use in your day-to-day life. It will be reflected on your spoken form or it will be reflected on your writing form and everything will be right. But please be careful. And okay, my dear students, please remember what the homework I am given. I have given the example 1 and homework I am giving. You have to do number 2 will be done. Homework number 2. You will do number 2. Then number 3. Number 3. Number 4. All 2 to 10 number homework. That means you will prepare like this. First you will write present perfect. While you are doing it, you will write present perfect. Then formula you will write here. After writing formula, then the question, I have polished my shoes. Here you have to write a declarative. Then turn into negative, it will be negative, then turn into interrogative, then turn into WH word interrogative. The WH interrogative will be 2, at least 2. You will do. If you do, definitely it is guaranteed that you will do the better. You will do the better. That means the process if you are running, that means don't hesitate to ask me. Don't hesitate to comment me. If you are facing any problem, but I am with you. Okay, beta? Is there any problem? Is there any problem? And next class, we will go to the present perfect voice tense. Voice, if the voice change will be completed, then present tense will be completed. What? Voice change and active voice and passive voice. But present perfect continuous is there. I will teach. No problem. Okay, beta. Keep it up. Do practice. Do good and be good. Bye.